folks, we're back.
Time
Everything hurts and I'm dying.
Yeah, aren't we all? We gotta go back to Xanarkand.
Last thing I remember, you were still talking up the hype man.
Yeah, because he's great. With his big shark head and his awesome, like, fish features. I don't fucking know
And his glinting teeth.
Yeah, that make, like, rock noises.
Would Finhead be considered a racial slur in this world? Do you think?
Probably. Sashimi, maybe, even.
Maybe, yeah, probably.
There's probably a whole myriad of fish-related... And, like, the weirder part is, like, these guys also like fish dishes, so, like,
Cannibals.
questions have to be asked.
Sushi breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Fish fucker. Okay, so...
King Dorifon.
Okay, so... After I meet... it's another instance of I can't activate the side quest until I do the main thing. I gotta find this guy later, because he's the one who will give me the diamonds for luminous stones.
Okay.
Diamonds.
Yeah. Look at this old fuck.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah, see? He remembers me. He's over 100.
They still remind me of Twi'leks, and I wonder if,
You want me after a lady?
wonder if Tailhead...
I'll give you a walloping, or I would if I wasn't painfully old. Goodbye.
I love how he still, like, bows his head to you.
Look, man.
Well, they're Japanese. They have to be polite.
Yeah, fair enough.
He might hate you, Ian, but if I hand him a business card, he's gonna reciprocate. He has to.
It's
I
almost
can't remember, how many spirit orbs do I have? Magic Rock, inform me. I have 3.
Is that enough?
Nope, I need 4.
Damn.
Literally 1 off. Ah, well, whatever. Alright. By the way, there's their king. He's ripped this time instead of just fat.
Does it still
Holy
take him
fuck.
forever to scooch 5 feet to the left?
Considering how he's got such tiny legs, I would imagine so.
Oh, dude,
Oh, man,
she's a
flat,
fucking
flat head.
manta ray.
That's a man.
He's a manta ray.
And that's a hammerhead. And that's some sort of killer whale. Orca, perhaps? You did well to come here.
No. With the big bulbous head, it's a
Dorifon.
sperm whale.
Yep. Ruler of the Zora.
He looks like he's wearing, like, a disemboweled dolphin on his head.
Don't they all? It's clear who you are.
Or
You're
with your
Link.
blinking sword pommel.
Yeah. See, he doesn't care. He likes you. He knows. And, like, this dude, it's funny that he doesn't recognize you because he would have been alive back then.
Really?
As a toddler.
Oh. Well, maybe that's
Yeah.
why he doesn't remember you. I don't...
Some of the other guys do. They're like, oh yeah, we used to play as kids. Man, you've aged well for a Hylian.
Yeah.
You don't even look a day over the day last time I saw you.
All he's done is grow that stupid beard.
Watch Samurai Jack. So, I heard a rumor that you had fallen in combat. You managed to survive. Extraordinary. 2 options. I've been sleeping or I lost my memory.
I've returned from the dead.
I've returned from the Odin sleep.
I am your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Sleeping? Is that why you don't remember? Yeah, I've got, like, the worst case of just disoriented sleep.
When
Yeah.
you sleep for 100 years, it takes a week or so for you to finally gain consciousness.
Yep. I'm sort of just the living dead. Oh, you don't remember my daughter? Nah, afraid not.
Oh crap, were we engaged?
Nah, she wishes. Nah.
You would have made such beautiful fish babies.
Kill me!
Oh, fuck.
You know what? Considering, like, how Zelda race mixing is actually a thing, it's unclear if that would work. Because, like, it has been established that the Gerudo are actually a separate race, but they can breed
Do you
with
mean
humans.
separate species?
Yes and no.
Okay. Because, like,
'Cause
saying
they
they're
can breed,
separate
yeah.
race, like, we know full
Yeah.
well that, like, black and white people can breed. It's...
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, that's the thing. They're a separate species, I think. It's unclear. They can breed with Hylians, though. But, like, considering they give birth to, like, 99 they give birth to fucking women predominantly, I think they're a separate I don't
Well,
fucking
didn't they
know.
have to kidnap shitloads of men in order to keep giving birth to their all-female species?
In this game, it is explained that they literally go on pilgrimages to find husbands. Considering how fuck
So
huge
it's a little less rapey this
Yeah.
time.
Well, considering how fuck huge and ripped they are, it's unclear. Although you do find one in a bar just fucking sobbing into her drink. Because she's like... The first time you talk to her, she's just like, what did he mean he doesn't like 8-foot-tall women? The second one is like just in quotes, I'm engaged. I can't even be mad about that one. It's like, well, at least you actually accepted their refusal.
Yeah.
That's a good sign. So yeah, this is the dude who hates the shit out of me, and he's been spreading his racist views
I remember
on his blog.
Goddamn Grandmaster.
There's this one book series I used to follow, Prince of Thorns, which was basically set in a post-apocalyptic Earth where every nation's stereotype has become the norm.
Okay.
And the thing with the Vikings was that in order to get brides, what they did was they invaded neighboring villages and stole women that they liked, and if the women didn't want to get married to the men, they'd fight back.
Fair enough.
And that was how they decided if you were married or not. They'd just let the handsome men capture them, but if he was ugly as fuck, the town would unite against him.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? That's natural selection.
Yeah.
Think about it.
But I suppose if he's ugly as fuck but strong enough to take out the entire town, that's also
Natural selection. So yeah, this is the divine beast.
Yep.
It just makes water. Which makes it simultaneously the most valuable and also most horrifying.
Well, only if it makes fresh water.
Presumably.
I mean, if it makes salt water, it's terrible on two fronts. It's fucking up the lake, and it's fucking up the lake.
Considering Ganon's possessing it, it's probably oozing evil water. Or like sewage.
Maybe.
It's raining sewage constantly, and that's why the Zoras want that to stop.
Ganon's chamber pot has a magical portal at the bottom of it that links directly to this elephant.
We've sent him many letters to stop. He
everywhere.
just sends more shit. We can't. We've hundreds of delegates just came back, never the same. Broken, really. So yeah, long story short, they're like, to board and like disarm this thing, we need to shoot it with electricity. Unfortunately, electricity kills us. So you can see why we needed you.
Yeah.
With your less than huge water body content.
Because we haven't yet developed the technology to make rubber gloves. And boots.
Do you think if they had the technology to make clothes? Look at them! He's wearing a scarf and little else. It's the fact that he has these bits of clothing that it highlights his nakedness.
But look at his jewelry. Clearly they figured out how metallurgy works. Right? So
how does that stop electricity? That makes it worse!
No, but I'm saying if you figure out how metallurgy works, you can extract sap from a fucking tree.
These are the Zoras, though, who live in water.
Fine, you can extract fucking plant goo from algae.
Yeah, but algae is mostly water.
Yeah, but that's why you leave it out to dry.
I'm pretty sure algae is still a pretty good conductor.
Is that the only pose that guy does?
Mostly.
The fucking hero pose?
They didn't want to spend any more on the animation budget.
Does he need another pose? I mean, if you perfected the one, do you need a second?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Their budget was instead all funneled towards making the frame rate shit itself.
Okay, so yeah.
Swim speed, hooray, less likely to drown.
Also, you could go up waterfalls.
Neat.
Yep. So, there's a very important connotation to me having that.
Is it that you've been welcomed into the Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the ones they love?
Yeah. So the fact that I have it really pisses him off.
Congratulations, you're engaged to the princess now.
She's dead.
Okay, so every time we cut to his fucking face from that angle where we get his eye in his mouth, I think for some reason that he's got an eye
He's
and
not
his
easily
mouth
swayed.
is just a socket where his eye has just been like carved out. He's freaking me out.
He's an unpleasant thing to look at.
Yeah, that's true. Just in general.
Yeah, so to make a long story short, that old guy and a lot of the other old people here, except for these two, they understand the deal.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else blames me for how badly this thing was pulled off. And it's probably 50-50 of, our, great champion died and you're still alive, fuck you, and 50-50, what the fuck were you doing for 100 years?
I was in some kind of Kryptonian hypersleep.
Yeah.
I can't control it.
Look, man, when you go to the Odin sleep, you go to the Odin sleep. It's just a thing you do. That becomes your life. Man, I love this thing. This glider has become, my favorite partner traveling system. This glider is my new partner.
Oh man, whenever anyone says that Steve Irwin's son is just like his father, I'm waiting for him to show up on TV one time with a manta ray just embedded in his chest.
Local man discovers apple does not fall far from tree.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh no, the other side of it is you just see him with like a spear and like 6 manta rays, and it's like, man continues revenge against species. Yeah. So this dude is just like, yeah, no, Link, man, like, I'm cool with him.
Not this Zora.
You can't trick me. How could she possibly love him? It's the truth. Though you never knew it. In her heart, she loved this freaky flesh ape.
This land walker.
Yeah. This bizarre land sea lion. With his
and
roll...
I tame them.
Oh, God. Link is either having a memory or a coma. It's not clear.
Having a coma.
Yep. It's not his first.
Actually, this would be a really terrible place to have a coma, considering that there's a fucking pond right underneath his feet.
Yeah, immediately fall backwards. And
well, I mean, he's like, head's leaning back and his mouth is open, so he's probably gonna drown like a turkey.
Well, the manta ray sure as hell not gonna save him, and the prince might not know that Hylians don't breathe water.
Nah, he kind of figured it out by the fact that he's like, yeah, I mean, I know you can't swim good, what with your lack of flippers? Oh, also, like, her special gift was super good healing. Like, the fucking greatest healing magic that ever was. Also, she gets to control this sick robot elephant, like a Zord or something.
Like a Zord.
Speaking of Zords, turns out the Power Rangers movie was actually really good.
That's what I've heard. Which is, like, I heard it was alright, and, like, my immediate question to someone who'd seen it was, is Skull and Bones in it? And he's like, no, and I'm like, I don't want to see it.
It's Bulk and Skull, you fucking pleb.
Were they in it?
No.
There you go.
But,
neither was Lord Zed. Like, I want one or...
That's because Lord Zed's being saved for the sequel.
Yeah. I'll see the sequel, then.
But then you'll miss out on the greatest robot suplex of all time.
On the other hand, I won't have to watch an entire build-up for a 15-minute escalation. Where it's like, oh shit, 15 minutes left in the movie. Okay, they have Zords. Okay, they're Megazord now. Okay, film's done.
But it's actually good plot, though.
Mm.
And it starts off with a dude jerking off a bull.
Alright.
That's a note in its favor.
Okay.
It does.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying okay. On the other hand, when has anyone ever said, I watch Power Rangers for the plot, and not the words, I watch Power Rangers for sick explosions and the villain of the week? If the villain of the week doesn't interest me, I'll wait till next week. That's the joy of villain of the week.
The villain of the week is Rita Repulsa.
Exactly.
And Goldar.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them are just like, you kind of stroked out for a minute there. Even he's just like, that was uncomfortable.
Also, Zordon is played by Bryan Cranston.
Alright, that's pretty good. I am the one who knocks!
And Zordon's arc is actually really, really good in this.
Please tell me that the guy who played Jesse is God, the robot.
Unfortunately, no.
Wouldn't that be great? Just, aye, bitch!
We need to cook.
Bring me 5 meth addicts with attitude. What do you think? Kind of revealing, huh? Man, you know that's made out of, like, fish scales and stuff, so that's gotta chafe like a motherfucker.
Well, there's probably cloth on the inside.
Is there, though? Zoras don't have nipples. What do they care about chafing?
Do they give live birth, or do they lay eggs?
Well, he said hatchlings, so...
So they don't have nipples, you're right.
Also, we've seen several females who also don't wear shirts or have breasts.
Yeah, good point.
Does that mean that they reproduce like fish in our world? Like, do the female just lay a bunch of eggs and then the males just like...
Considering I've only ever seen like one kid to each Zora pair, I'm guessing it's like they fuck and then a single egg comes.
That, or they lay a bajillion eggs, but the survival rate is so bad that only one survives.
I mean, you've seen the size of the crabs in that pond, haven't you?
Yeah.
Natural predators are abundant. That said, these are also the guys who built a giant complex city. So, there's no excuse.
There's actually this one crab species that lays its eggs in like a really, really deep hole. And what they do is the crabs fight for dominance, and the last crab eats all the remaining crabs, and then it gets the strength to climb out of the hole.
That's pretty fucking metal.
Only the strongest crabs.
Yep.
Okay, so I gotta go up that mountain and get some shock arrows.
Don't you already have shock arrows?
I need 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a man beast.
Vicious. Okay, so they're not kidding, by the way. The thing on the top of that mountain will fuck me up. Do you think you can gather that many? I mean, probably.
Oh, you know the mind flayers from D&D?
Yeah.
They're actually a species of tadpole that gets implanted into, like, the skull of something, right? So, like, the tadpoles live their lives in this tiny little, like, brine pool until it's time to get put in someone's skull.
Oh, yeah.
But if for some reason they're left alone and not tended by the
giant brain.
By the giant brain or the other illithids,
I am a gigantic brain.
they will eat each other, and only one will survive, and it will become a giant snake monster.
Ian,
That's horrifying.
For purpose of how fucked up that is, a normal illithid looks like a human with a fucking squid for a face. Yoink.
That's horrifying.
Hey! You stole my shock arrow? Yes.
What were you gonna do with it? They kill you if you touch them.
It's been 100 years. I will cut you down myself.
Go ahead.
What do you mean? Yeah, so they blame you because you were supposed to protect her, I guess, but that wasn't the deal. She had the giant robot. I had a sword. Yeah. So he's just like, yeah, you took the arrow, so now
pretty good for Wander.
Yeah.
What with his slaying of the Colossi? Sneaky river snail?
It glows. It's not very good at that.
It's not very sneaky.
By the way, this is their beds.
Just pools?
Yeah.
Neat.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
They're sleeping pools. Also, this guy's actually pretty cool with it.
Pretty cool with what?
Me.
Oh.
You're Link! It's whatever. They still resent you. I don't care.
You know...
I resent you fucking up. I don't resent you for fucking up. And I'm like, you know what? That makes you literally the most fair person of them all.
Just throwing it out there. You're a Hylian. Normal Hylians don't live to be 115. You could just lie.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys kind of know what happened to you. Because they were alive long enough to be back there for the, oh shit, what happened?
Then
okay.
why is the king like, why don't you remember anything? Where the fuck were you for the last 100 years? Did no one tell him?
They told him what was going on. They didn't tell him that it would, like, give you poo brain. I mean, to be fair, not even the science lady knew that would happen. That was kind of a surprise to her, too.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so they have, like, rough breast shape, but it's not like breasts. You're Link, right? Yep.
So what are they for?
Sexual dimorphism?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm going to the mountain. Somewhat related. Okay, what do you want me to do on that mountain? Yeah, I know about him.
Take a picture of Lionel the red-maned lion?
Well, no, Lionel's the species.
Oh.
If you remember a lot of the stuff from, if you remember a lot of the enemies from, Link to the Past, you might actually remember what a Lionel is, but, I mean...
Not offhand.
Yeah, that's the thing. To make a long story short, it's gonna be a sneaking mission. Just because that guy does like 8 hearts of damage in one blow.
Oh,
holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried last time, and then summarily gave up.
Unfortunately, they poof when they die, so you can't kill it and then take its picture.
Sup? Yeah, see, he remembers me. We used to play all the time. Don't tell me that was you. What's more, you don't seem to have changed at all. Ha! Well, that's weird. Whatever.
Not gonna mention it.
He doesn't care. He's just like, you haven't aged at all. That's pretty fucky. Whatever. What did I get? 92 arrows. Not that I'm complaining, but damn.
Yeah, I don't remember having that many.
Quick, turn
That
that
said
meat
92,
into a
right?
chicken wing.
Yeah.
I need fire. And it's not gonna burn, considering the constant rain we're experiencing.
Yeah. What are those glowing mushrooms?
Oh, they make me invisible. Well, silent.
Oh.
Functionally the same.
Well, it'll be good for lion tracking.
No, he's actually got like a... You can just watch him and learn his pattern.
Oh.
Which is what I'm gonna be doing. Because, fuck.
Froggy.
Okay! This is a waterfall, ain't it? Yeah, it's a waterfall. Watch this thing.
Time to swim up.
Yep. You're not wrong. Fuck you. I love magic tunics that let me break the laws of physics.
Why can't you swim that fast horizontally?
Because it's magic.
You know.
Never believe it's not so.
What?
It's magic.
Well, I
Fuck
suppose
that
I walked
fox.
into that one.
No. Blue nightshade. I love how things glow at night. That's real convenient.
Yeah, it's real helpful for the player.
Yeah. Thank you, game convention. Also, I dive good.
The salmon returns to the stream of its birth to have lay its eggs.
The link returns to the stream.
Of its birth.
I just imagine, like, by the way, there is bears in this game, so, you know, this works.
A Zora getting slapped so hard that
I was gonna
it
say
shits out all
Link.
its eggs.
I was gonna say Link getting slapped by a bear and just flopping on the ground.
2 links for dinner!
Oh man, I remember.
You think if he gets killed, he becomes a sausage Link?
Ah!
I remember
That's
watching
funny.
this one nature documentary as a kid, and
Oh, I don't think I'm
What?
supposed to see this.
What?
I mean, you know what? It could have been worse. It could have been nothing.
That's
a
true.
bear slapped salmon right out of the water and directly into a tree, and then the salmon exploded.
Yeah,
And then
probably
it couldn't eat
would.
the salmon, so it had to catch another one.
Where
Couldn't it lick it up?
where do I have to go to see that video?
All right, what
I
are we
don't
at?
know.
12? Okay, we don't need a lot.
I don't know. I was really little.
Man, that sounds like one of
Checking
those things
YouTube.
that like
I might have dreamed it up, but like
that sounds possible. So maybe it happened.
it like burst into tiny little shreds of fish.
Bears, just look up bear slaps exploding salmon. Actually, you might get a different video. Don't look that up. Now that those words have left my mouth, don't do that. Alright.
Do you guys remember Mr. G from Westmount?
Vaguely.
The
Okay.
gym teacher?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
the
yeah,
gym
yeah, yeah,
teacher.
yeah.
I remember one time
He was a nice guy.
we were in health class and he was on one of the computers because we had access to the pool for the next week. So he Googled water sports.
Oh, Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
So that's a Lionel. Ian, you might want to take a look at this horror monster.
Oh,
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah.
They were from the original Zelda too. They
Yeah.
patrolled
oh, yeah.
the dungeons.
Yeah, okay, I recognize that.
Now run.
Yoinks.
You can't hurt them from the front, right?
I can't hurt them at all. Ah!
Okay, well,
Oh, fuck!
oh shit! You have exactly enough health and armor to not die.
Alright, let's just... Do I have... Yeah, I have home cooking. Yeah! Ugh!
Run!
Mistakes were made!
This thing is even more deadly
Oh,
than the
fuck.
giant.
Oh, what the fuck was that thing called?
Ian's mom?
Oh!
Yeah, that was expected.
Go work, Jack.
That was for demonstration purposes.
Yep, it was all intentional.
Yeah, to give validation to that earlier statement of how fast I would be fucked. Lightning fast.
Completely 100% intentional.
Yep. Just how the coach drew it up. Where am I? Ah! Fuck me! He has a mystery, he didn't see me. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off.
Maybe you can lure him into jumping off a cliff.
That is unlikely. Much like horses, he will hard stop at cliffs.
Oh,
Fuck me.
he sees you.
Maybe I can lure him down here?
Oh, he has ranged attacks!
Yeah, who do you think's been firing all those lightning arrows?
Yep.
They straight up said he's the one who's been doing it. And that's why he's a problem.
He keeps killing us Zoras.
Oh, fuck.
It's raining, too. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
This is a bad time to be you, Jay.
Oh, fuck.
It's really slippery from the rain.
It's like when
So this was just an unfortunate instance of why did the game have to spawn me like that?
Gonna do it again.
I don't know. It actually is unclear if it will or not.
I would love it so much if it, like, saved you in a position where you're just fucked.
Yep. Why don't you, do you need to cook one of those silent
We always
shrooms
need to
get its
cook.
benefits?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Now, I can't climb the rock, but if I'm really, really lucky, he will have fucked off now.
No
you-
question mark, no exclamation mark, you might be good.
No murder music. I think we did it.
Murder music.
No terror tambourine from Fallout.
Yeah. Terror tambourine?
Yeah, haven't you ever played Fallout New Vegas? There's a tambourine whenever
yeah.
an enemy sees you.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
yeah, you're right. For some reason, I was thinking of, like, the combat bongos that play every time someone sees you in Skyrim.
Combat fun.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong!
No,
No,
you're
not.
completely right.
You're not.
Hold on, did it save the picture? Nope.
Fuck, no it didn't.
Where did he go?
So are lionels like a sentient species?
About as sentient as the Moblins, I guess.
So they're also a manifestation of Ganon's anger.
That's the implication? There, I got that photo. Now I'm going to be
Save
real
now.
fucking quiet.
Save now.
Yeah, let's do that. And if he sees me, I will fly back to the Zora Kingdom and come back later.
When it's not raining.
It never not raining! That's the problem!
Yep.